President Tinubu receives unexpected directive from powerful leader to release Nnamdi Kanu immediately. See who made this demand. President Tinubu receives unexpected directive from powerful leader to release Nnamdi Kanu immediately. See who made this demand. To my dear listeners, let's see who truly sends the powerful message to Tinubu. Welcome to today's news. Elder statesman and prominent Ijaw leader Edwin Clark has made a renewed call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. In his appeal, Clark urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to direct the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, to file a null prosequi, a legal process that would effectively discontinue the prosecution of Kanu. According to Clark, the release of Kanu on political grounds is not only overdue, but also necessary to address the growing instability in the Nigerian southeast region. In a letter addressed to President Tinubu on Sunday, Clark outlined his reasons for seeking Kanu's release, stating that Kanu has shown a willingness to cooperate with the federal government. According to Clark, this cooperation is critical for fostering peace and stability in the southeast, which has been marred by violence and unrest in recent years. Clark's letter reflects the broader concerns about the escalating tensions in the region, particularly the grievances of the Igbo people who have long felt marginalized by the Nigerian government. Clark's plea is not his first appeal regarding Kanu's release. In a previous letter, he had also advised President Tinubu to approach the situation differently from his predecessor, Muhammadu Buhari. According to Clark, Buhari's administration adopted a hardline stance that further alienated the Igbo community. Clark specifically highlighted what he viewed as the marginalization of the Igbo people under Buhari, suggesting that the lack of inclusivity in government policies and the excessive force used to suppress pro-Biafra movement only fueled more resentment and unrest in the region. Kanu, who has been detained by the Nigerian government since 2021, faces multiple charges, including treasonable felony, over his leadership of IPOB, an organization and advocating for the secession of the southeast region to form an independent state of Biafra. IPOB's call for secession is rooted in historical tensions dating back to the Nigerian Civil War 1967 to 1970. In which the Biafra region attempted to break away from Nigeria. Though the war ended in Biafra's defeat, the underlying issues of ethnic marginalization and economic disparities in the southeast have persisted, giving rise to movements like IPOB. Clark's letter to Tinubu also emphasized the potential benefit of releasing Kanu, arguing that such a move could open the door to meaningful dialogue between the government and stakeholders in the southeast. Clark pointed out that while IPOB's activity have at times been violent, Kanu's leadership could be instrumental in persuading his followers to embrace peaceful methods for advancing their cause. These, Clark believes, would contribute to stabilizing the region and easing the ongoing security crisis, which has seen frequent clashes between government forces and pro-Biafra militants. Moreover, Clark framed Kanu's release as a gesture of goodwill that could help repair relations between the federal government and the southeast.